Good morning everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's live stroll with myself and Azra. It is a fairly warm 15 degrees. Still shocking me quite how dark it is in the mornings at the minute. I'm sure I'll be used to it by the end of the week. But as I said yesterday, after sort of being away for a couple of weeks, coming back with the street lights being on at this time of the morning, and it wasn't like that at all before we went away. Quite extraordinary really, but yeah, hey ho. So what's everyone up to today? Any plans? People going on holiday? Where are you watching from? My normal administrative questions, I guess, I'd like to ask. Do like and subscribe to the channel. Do leave comments if you want to. Keep them clean. Do like to be as interactive with people as possible. Azra leading the way quite happily. When I came downstairs this morning, she was chomping at the bit to go out this morning. She was really excited. She's sort of getting back into the routine. Because I don't know what sort of routine they have when they're in with the dog sitters. I'm sure they don't actually physically go out. I think they probably just, they've sort of got a big sort of run sort of in the person's garden. And I think that's probably sort of what they do. They probably just sort of let them out. Obviously the weather, certainly the second week we were away, was quite warm, so I don't know sort of exactly what they were doing, but as I've said yesterday, they always seem really happy to sort of go in there. So, you know, we've never got any problems, but as I say, I don't think they would sort of go out, you know, if they've got sort of a big sort of run. And it's not a kennels where there's loads of sort of dogs and what have you. It's the person's house, so they've only ever got maybe sort of, I suppose, 3 to 5 dogs. I suppose I don't really know, to be honest with you. It's not a lot, that's for sure. So yeah, been down the village today, recycling and garden waste, blue and green. If you've been with me before, you'll know that, thank you for the like. If you've been with me before, you'll know the walk that we're doing. If you are new to the channel, do like and subscribe. Quite a few people up and watching already, so thank you for that. It does mean a lot. Yeah, so we'll do a right at this next road coming up in a bit, and then that sort of takes us over the high street and over to the fields. If you are new to the channel, which some of you may be, there might be new people joining all the time. I think I sort of said this story quite a few times before, so I apologise if people have watched before. But Azra is a rescue dog. She's come home from North Macedonia on a dog rescue sort of scheme. She was found in a cardboard box at the side of a motorway. Thank you for the like. Go on, keep going. Yeah, so she was found in a cardboard box. She was brought up to health, and then she got the old paperwork and the passport. And we've had her now, be 4 years in October. We've had her since she was 6 months. So it'll be 4 years in October. And she's still, even now, fearful of anything bigger than a small van going past her. So that tells you all you need to know about her sort of lifestyle prior to being with us. Come on, Azra. Good girl, come on. she does have a brother from another mother at home called Ralph. He's a Chihuahua, he's a lot older. He's 10, so he wouldn't come out on the longer walks. Although I think his mind says he wants to, but I think his body just says no. Thanks again for the like, do appreciate that. Hi to everyone saying hi, good morning to you. Where's everyone watching from? Is it in the UK, is it further afield? Interested to know. Come on, good girl. I don't know whether any of you were with me when I was doing the live cruise strolls, sort of the last couple of weeks. Some of you might be sort of connected to the channel that way. Sort of carried on watching, so if you are, thank you for that. So it does mean a lot. But I try to sort of keep my morning routine, sort of going out for walks every morning. Obviously it helped from the point of view of trying to keep the weight down with an all you can eat cruise. But I do enjoy walking. I always thought to myself, oh, it's a bit of a chore, but I do actually enjoy it. And obviously, you know, I never look forward to that day that we never have sort of animals anymore, but I think I will continue walking, you know, when that day ever comes, because it's good exercise and you sort of get out. Maybe a bit more boring, but I was thinking this sort of when I was doing the cruise strolls last week, you know, you can still do nice walks, you know. Obviously she gives me a reason to be getting up early and obviously coming out, and as I say, I enjoy it, but of course there is always that day in years to come where that no longer is the reason for getting up. But yeah, she's a young girl still. She's only well, she'll be 4.5 in a month or so's time, actually, as I've said. So come on, Azra, keep going. I was talking yesterday about a live I did on Sunday night, which was a live review of the cruise that we've just come back from, and I've done my own one, which obviously sort of concludes the series. Sort of the vlogs are still coming out at the minute of where we've been anyway, but I did a live review, sort of trying to help other people. Thought it would be a nice thing to do, and the online trolling that Julia got, not me, that Julia got, was just awful. And obviously she's my wife, she's another third of the Triple J crew, and I was sort of well into the video, not really seeing the comments that were coming through. I could see loads were coming through, but what we do when we do a live is I sort of primarily am talking, and Julie keeps an eye on the comments. And I sort of said, sort of 3/4 of the way through, oh, any comments, any questions people have got before we go? And she said, oh no, they're rubbish. I was okay. Left it at that. It was then after we'd finished the live that she told me of some of the nasty things that had been said, and it really shocked me, and it really knocked me back. And even yesterday I was still so angry about it, and I just said to her, I wish you'd have told me, because I'd have called people out on it. You know, it's my channel, and you know, I would rather people like that don't watch than cause people, you know, other people grief. Now, I'm sure I'm not, or we are not the only ones. These sorts of people had done that to. And people like that will never stop. But it would have made me feel better to have said something, because it was really, really, oh God, here we go. It's really, frustrating. And I could tell Julie was upset by it. So, yeah, but sort of 24 hours further on in the sort of cold light of day, you just think to yourself, we are the better people. We're trying to do things to help others. This channel will probably never make money, so it's just a hobby. So from my point of view, I do it. Come on, Azra, let's go. Come on. I do it because I enjoy doing it. And if the time ever comes that I stop enjoying doing it, and that's how I felt actually on Sunday night. I actually was going to say to Julia, I'm just going to stop doing it, because it upset me so much how other people think it's acceptable to speak to others. But then I thought to myself, do you know what? We are the better people, and as I say, whilst I still enjoy doing this, I will continue doing it. But if the time ever comes that I don't, I won't. Right, Azra's just going to the loo. Just give me a second, guys. I am still here. You'll be looking up at the sky for a bit. Wait. Azra, when you go and look at the camera, people can see you. Azra, wait. Right, we are back. There she is. Just wanted to look behind me, because it's the first time I've actually seen it this side of since we've been back. There's a lovely church in the village, all lit up, looking lovely. The sun will hopefully come up from over there. It is a bit less cloudy this morning, but because it is cloudy, we probably won't see the sun coming up again, which is a shame. So if you've been with me before, you will know how much I like my sunsets and sunrises. Come on, Azra. Come on, come on, come on. First day back at work yesterday. It's a little bit of a funny one, actually, because both the guys that are normally in and that I work with were off. And apart from the phones yesterday, there wasn't an awful lot going on. It allowed me to catch up on paperwork and what have you, but it's sort of back to normal today. From the point of view, there'll be people in and what have you. So, yeah, but it was a strange day yesterday. As I say, it did give me time to sort of catch up and what have you. Pardon me, thank you for the like. But yeah, back to it, back to the norm today. And Julie was also back at work yesterday, and she had quite a busy day as well. So yeah, it's back to the real world, isn't it, after your holiday? But as I said, I think yesterday, or maybe on Sunday, I can't remember, we both work in jobs that we both enjoy. So neither of us were necessarily dreading going back to work, whereas I have before. And that might sound strange to some people, but when you've had crap jobs in the past, to actually get to a job that you actually enjoy going into, and I don't know, is enjoy the right word? Yeah, possibly. It's one of those, isn't it, that if you don't mind going into work, the people that you work with are good, and the environment is right, you don't mind going to work. And maybe enjoyment isn't the right word, but you certainly don't mind going in, whereas there have been places that I've worked at previous, the last two in fact, where you know when you come back after, don't worry about a week, but 2 weeks, you know you're coming back to all sorts of problems that have just been left that you've got to sort out. And it's just horrible because it takes you days sometimes to catch up, and you think to yourself, well, what's the point going away? Because, you know, you come back and you're exhausted within a few days of going back. So it's one of those, isn't it? But no, we were both not looking forward to going back to work. That's the phrase I was looking for. So yeah, right, let's just get rid of Azra's stuff in this bin here. Right, come on, miss, come on. So we're now heading into the wooded area. I'm going to have a moan in about 3 to 4 minutes. Certainly not like me, is it, to have a moan about something? But the stinger nettles in here for a public walkway are just appalling. And I keep forgetting to bring my other phone to take a picture of it and put it on the local site. But I can't be the only one that walks through here. You know, and there was a... Get my words out. There was a place... not a place. I reckon about June, July time. It must have been nearer to June. That this was quite bad. Come on, go. And I didn't take a picture, I just put a mention on the Melbourne. Come on, it's just a rabbit or a deer, come on. On the local site. And one of these sort of I don't want to say charity people, but people that sort of do stuff in the community. Do-gooders, is that the right phrase? I don't know, maybe that's not the right word either, but anyway, they came and sort of cut it down because I did it to the parish council, because it's the parish council that are responsible for it. But some people came and did it, and it was amazing. But fast forward a couple of months, and you're about to see it. It's just horrendous again. And bearing in mind, I've got shorts on. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yep, just got stung. So annoying. Absolutely so annoying. Totally unnecessary. As I say, I can't be the only one using that flipping walkway. I got away with it yesterday, and not today. And I think on Saturday or Sunday I got done as well. I'm sure I did that walk every day since Saturday. Can't remember now. This is the A10 I'm running parallel with at the minute. Quite at this time of the day, to be honest with you. What is it now? Yeah, just gone 5:30 in the morning here. Go on, Azra, let's go. Yeah, let's say that. You get the old commercial stuff, they're always out early. But essentially, it is just me and my dog at this time of day. Now we will be, when we get to the end of this clearing, getting towards where we start to think about wrapping it up. And we will see Julia's allotment. And we will see Azra's horsey friends in the next 10 minutes. But then around about half an hour, I will start to wrap it up. Unless we've got loads and loads of people on. Hi to everyone saying hi. Don't think I've been in EastEnders, I'm not aware of it. Maybe in another life, perhaps. Go on. Go on, Azra. Good girl. Oh, we've got some nursery rhymes and poems going on. How lovely! Thank you, guys. Bring a little bit of a smile to my face this morning. Come on. We're quite lucky here. We only have grass snakes in the UK, so I'm not overly worried unless someone's put their pet python or anaconda somewhere in here. I don't think I've also got that much to worry about, to be honest with you. But thanks for the heads up. It certainly is my morning walk. We do this every day. And it's the best time of day, bar none. Very rarely see anyone. Although on Saturday or Sunday when I was out, it was a bit later, to be fair. It was probably about 6. And I was quite surprised the amount of people that were out and about walking without dogs. They're just out for sort of morning walks, which is, you never see that really here in the village. You might expect that sort of in sort of bigger towns and cities, but very rarely here. But it's quite strange because literally we saw 3 in a row. If you watch that live, going back to Saturday or Sunday, probably sort of midway through, I remember saying it's quite surreal, seeing 3 people without dogs. And this has all been cut back whilst we were away as well. Obviously they've done all the for the crops and what have you, so it's all looking very short and sunburnt, as it were. The sun will be coming up from over there, so you can't see it because of the cloud cover, but that's where it comes from, as you know if you've joined me before. A few likes come through since the last looked at that, so thank you for that, guys. It does mean a lot, helps the channel. Do make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when we're on. Do have quite a few people sort of returning, but it's a lot of new people that are coming on primarily at the minute as well, so thank you to all of you. Certainly does mean a lot to the channel. If you were with me sort of 10 minutes ago, I was telling you about an incident that happened on Sunday night with a bit of online trolling that was going on. Not to me, to Julia, my wife, another third of the Triple J gang, Julia's allotment in there. And I said if I ever stopped enjoying what I'm doing, I would stop. This channel will never make money. I haven't got the time or the resources to put into it to make it make money. So it's just a hobby for me, and the enjoyment and the memories. Good morning to other people saying good morning. Grant Mitchell on a walk. I don't think so. I'm sure. I don't know who'd be more offended, me or Ross Kemp, to be honest with you. Yeah, do I really sound like Grant Mitchell? I used to have a friend at school who used to sound like Grant Mitchell, and in fact his nickname was Grant. I was born in the East End, which sort of qualifies me as a Cockney, I suppose. But I never lived there. maybe I've kept my dialect. Don't know. Haven't really thought about it. Right, so we're coming up to Azra's horsey friends. Now, unfortunately, they are on the back fields at the minute. She possibly will still look for them, but you can see them over the back. There are certainly 2 of them, 3 of them over there. She may have a quick look, but they're so far away at the minute, it's annoying. There she goes, she's having a look. Yeah, annoying, isn't it, that they're so far away? Come on. Come on. Good girl. Right, guys, what we now? Yeah, I think we'll start to wrap this up. Been lovely having your company this morning. Thank you very much for all the interaction. Let's have a look at what's this last comment here before I go. I'm sure it's going to be something horrendous. Okay, all right, guys, have a good day. Enjoy whatever you get up to, and we will reconvene tomorrow. Thank you for